Hey guys, Upbeat here, and today I'm going to do a quick little video over probably one of the most asked questions I get. And if you haven't noticed, the screen looks a little bit different now because I'm going to have to go through my folders. But what I'm going to do is show you guys how I have my windowware macro set up, and do a little brief explanation of how to use windowware macros and how they work, and just a small little explanation on how to use windowware macros if you don't know, or you're interested in possibly learning or switching over to them instead of using spellcast or the vanilla normal in-game macros. And let's take a look at the normal in-game macros really quickly. This is what I guess your average gear swap would look like. Equip, and then the name of the piece, well, the name of the slot, and then the name of the piece of equipment. And you know, you can't switch every single piece of equipment since there's only six slots, and you got more equipment than that, especially if you're using a fast cast, a precast, a mid cast sets. You might have to press 3, 4, even 5, maybe even 6 if you're gonna do some really macro intensive soloing or macro intensive playing. If you're red mage or well, any job that uses a lot of macros. And so yeah, that's how you would do just normal macros. Windowware macros, all they are is just a text file. It's just one line, console exec, which is execute. This slash redmage slash is the subdirectory, and that would be, this is the windowware folder right here. It would be scripts and then redmage. But let me make this a little bit different so you guys can see. Here is all of these. The way you would do them is just leave this first part out. So if it was like console execute redmage underscore idle dot text, it would just be like, I'll just make a text document and show you guys, redmage underscore idle, and then we will put input slash p hello, and save that. And then whenever we go to this, it says in the party hello. That's very, very simple. Nothing complicated about that at all. Anyone should be able to do it. Now, if you want to make subfolders like I have for Ninja or Red Mage or the test server, then you would just make your folder. We will just call this test, and you would then make your macros there. And what that does is it just makes it a little bit easier to keep everything organized instead of being so cluttered and have to go through everything. So for this test, we'll just make another little thing, call this test underscore idle. Just imagine test being a job, and we will open that and write input slash p test idle set. Save it. And now to make that work, we would just go here and put slash test slash, and it wasn't found. Oh, I know why. Because I didn't change this. It needs to be the exact name, and there we go. It should work now. There we go. And that's just a simple, very, very simple explanation on how to get the pathing correctly. And now I'm going to show you a couple examples of macros, how you would set them up. we will use this. This is a very simple just equipment swap. That's all it is. So instead of having, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 macros, you just have one line that has all your equipment swaps. And the way you do it is input, and then the rest is just like it would be in your normal in-game macro. And you can add weights if you want to. Actually, you can, I don't know if I have one. Let me see if I have a dual wield. Here we go. You can add a little small weight and then equip a sub weapon, which I'm not positive. I could be wrong. I don't think you can do that with in-game macros. You have to make 2 separate macros and then just press both of them. You can't add a main weapon and a sub weapon with one macro. I could be wrong. I know you can use a weight command and get that to work, but if you use a weight commands aren't really that great in the original vanilla macros, in my opinion. Here's an example of a little bit more advanced, but it's still very simple. A Stoneskin Macro, and what this does is, before it starts casting Stoneskin, it equips some fast cast pieces, so that's saving a click. Instead of having to click on a fast cast macro, it just automatically equips that and then starts casting Stoneskin, has a small weight, equips the stuff that you want Stoneskin to be casted with. It would be like a mid-cast set, I guess you would call it, if you use spellcast. And I can't really explain spellcast since I don't really know that much about it. I've never really messed with it. I know a lot of people love it, and I don't think they would play if they didn't have spellcast, but I just have never gotten into it. I'm content with windower macros, and I guess I'll give a small example of what this Stoneskin macro does. So what I'm going to do is unequip all my equipment so you guys can see the switching. Alright, there we go. And what I'm going to do is, as soon as I hit it, I'm going to go to equipment so you can see this first switch, and then I'll do it again so you can see the full thing. And alright, here we go. So it switched all to fast cast and haste pieces, but since I had the menu up, it didn't switch the other pieces, since you can't switch equipment with the menu open. This is it without the menu open. So boom, and then boom. Almost instant. Very simple. And what you could do, if you really wanted to even make it easier on yourself, you could even, you know, add another weight here and then put your idle set right there. Put, you know, input / equip, and then fill that out with your idle set, and that would do fast cast, precast set, the set that you want to end casting with, your mid cast set, and then put you back in your idle set, so you don't even have to press an idle macro if you wanted to do that. But you know, that's up to you, and you can play around with windower macros and fix them up how you want them. I'm not going to show all of my gear on this video. I'm probably going to save that for possibly another series, or just another time, because that is probably going to take a while. But I've just been getting a lot of questions about windower macros, and I wanted to clear that up and explain how they work a little bit. So if this helped you at all and you learned something, leave a comment, rate, like, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for watching, and yeah, thank you.